And so the thrill of the opening game. Giddy hope and expectation. They all line up as equals, looking for the perfect start. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Madrid looking for a fast start to get things done early here.
Well, Peter, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a three-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong, and each will want to go deep into the competition, so neither will be looking to come out of this with a flawed game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
La alineación de hoy será.
They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
So it's away we go then. And it's Rivaldo. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Rivaldo. Can he finish? They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him.
Great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Turns back here, probably the best option. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He is through here. Haaland.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gets a good foot in there. Costa Curta. And Bastoni. Gabriel. It's Bellingham. And it's Beckham. And here's Rivaldo. And it's Beckham. Beckham. There he goes, motoring forward. Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And here's Owen.
Whatever happens, that's the...
Can he put it away? He scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And now he has 2. Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, good spread. Bastoni. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rivaldo. Owen. And he's taking no chances there. Played back. And he's had a hit! No, he's missed it.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Decent hit! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
El dorsal 8.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Costa Curta. So what can they make of this? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Haaland. Real chance! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now he's off and running.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Costa Curta. And Gabriel. And it's Rivaldo. Beckham. Oh, that's ambitious. Great football, shot and save.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Up for a header! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Costa Curta aims beyond the defence. And there's the end of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Madrid 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we're already back up and running after half-time. That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Bellingham wins the duel this time. Gabriel. Rivaldo. And Gabriel. Costa Curta. And the pass is intercepted. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. That's tidy. Costa Curta. He's in plenty of space here. Owen. Ah, that's a fine interception. Madrid 3 up and in almost complete control. Lobbed in behind. That's a decent clearance. Beckham gets a foot in here. A noticeable change in the approach to defending. Mbappe! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Owen being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager...
Oh, here's a chance! Corner number 2 then. Serginho, he's gone for goal! It's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Madrid are having a ball here. Mbappe. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
So, third corner of the game. He gets big! And he steered it beyond the post.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Madrid making consecutive changes here. Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
You have to expect that from everyone.
Played through for the wide man. He's found a way through. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. a sudden chance to counter. And it's Messi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, denied at the last. And that's a good ball. Mbappe! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. No way through there. That's beautifully weighted. And the finish! Has another go! Couldn't keep it on target.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe herring after the ball here. Oh, that was vital. Into the last 5 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. Out for a throw. Madrid can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's really well cleared. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Crunching tackle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Interesting ball. Played into space out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Hits one! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys. And time is up. Madrid achieve exactly what they wanted on opening day. 3 precious points on a traditionally testing occasion, and things are looking pretty good. How do you look back on the game then? The perfect setting, the perfect atmosphere. It feels like a big game. It sounds like a big game. The focus now on the players as they seek to get their team off to the ideal start. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that. Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And that gets things running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
There's the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Neymar brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Tigres finding their passes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that has earned a reprieve for the... He's gone for goal! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Still goalless. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's bustling through here. Mbappe. He's one up, shot a goal! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
En el minuto 19, el dorsal 7.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's in plenty of space here. And he was alert to it. He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Tries to cut back. Real chance. He's had a hit! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Koundé. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Just off target.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And he's had it nicked away. Beckham, Mbappe. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Tigres really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
He's had it taken off him. Danielson. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
That's played into space, and he was quick to react. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got tall. Harmlessly behind.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Haaland. Nicely aimed pass.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking nous, and it's paying dividends.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. And that has put paid to that. Danielson. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nice bit of trickery. Beckham. It's a good run down the...
Look, movement creates...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Shooting chance!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And they can counter here.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. It's gone for a throw-in. Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
El dorsal 9, Messi.
Koundé cuts it out.
El dorsal 8.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
El dorsal
They're ahead, but they're not playing it. Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Beckham looking for options for movement. Moved on forwards. Danielson. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Danielson! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Danielson deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Beckham to take it as usual. He's having a go! That's a decent clearance. Gabriel. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. Beckham. And it's Neymar. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He has found the way through. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Tigres really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And he's there to get it away. And that is out of play. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Nicely weighted ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's a throw-in. Koundé. Bellingham. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, what a mistake!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Owen. Some really good ball movement. Owen goes steaming forward. Goes down, but nothing given. Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. And here's Mbappe. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Madrid have their second corner now. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Bellingham, great chance! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And Owen! Magnificent! A finish of true class! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid find up at... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a smooth start, and one which, at least results-wise, could not have been better. That'll do very nicely. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Madrid have a proper sense of purpose here, a motivation to tie things up and look beyond the confines of this group. There is an expectant air, an enthusiasm and excitement. Victory will guarantee progression, and that is what they're seeking. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Madrid are a team on a mission. Maximum points, and they're on to bigger and better things.
Well, Peter, there's good pressure and bad, but this leans very much to the former, and a big chance to take everything on a level. These players have to embrace and tackle the task ahead with the courage and confidence they've grown for a time like this. I expect them to swim and not sink, and they won't need a rubber ring here either.
It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
And that gets things running. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Malcolm is alert to the possibilities, but in the end, it's fruitless. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. A real chance if he can get through. Shapes to shoot. Mighty close.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Malcolm in with the challenge. Rivaldo with the foul. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Koulibaly. Victory now would mean so much. Short changes him with that pass. That has been cut short. First quarter of an hour gone. Played out to the left flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And now they can clear their lines. Still goalless at the moment.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe, he's picked his way through. Mbappe! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the balance and close control on his run was really sweet. The finish left a sour taste.
Malcolm steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Mbappe. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Al Hilal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And they've got a throw. Ruben Neves. Al Hilal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
That's headed upfield. There they go, hunting in packs. Gently done. Chips it through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he's let fly! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Malcolm. And that is out of play.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Oh, that's a cracking ball.
Has a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
A real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe! It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Strokes it back. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the volley. And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Ruben Neves. Malcolm. Owen.
Might want to be careful there.
Ruben Neves. Oh, super find. Owen gets flagged offside. And the first half is done. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Perhaps here the most significant 45 minutes in their group stage.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well read, nice interception. Costa Curta.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, he's buttoned! Owen! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some...
He's had a hit! And it's come back out to him. He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
There's the hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Out for a throw. Madrid 3 up and in almost complete control. Denilson. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Mbappe. Rivaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And back to the goalkeeper. It's Kimmich. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's fabulous. And he welcomes it in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Denilson looking to add to his goal. Costa Curta. That's a little off target. Ruben Neves. They get a throw in. Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
El dorsal 8, Owen, será reemplazado por el dorsal 18.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Mbappe. And he's intervened well there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Jorginho is the team's great visionary. Rivaldo touches it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
Oh, easy pickings there. So not long left in this now. Madrid are closing in on qualification for the knockout stage. And how did he not make it 4?
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Malcolm. Neatly clipped into space. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Mbappe. Malcolm. It's a good run down the right. And here's Mbappe. And he's managed... Mbappe! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Haaland. Al Hilal can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on. And
Van der Vaart! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22.
The changes then in quick succession.
well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Ruben Neves.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that should get the job done. Oh no, what has happened here? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the shot! He's put it wide. Could be danger here. Chance! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team.
And that will be the final act. Madrid have laid claim to one of the most exclusive invites in football. They are into the knockout stage. The end of the game. So this is where things become truly serious. Every side battle-hardened, having survived the previous stage, and from this point on, every game is all or nothing, do or die, and there is no atmosphere quite like it. You have to say, this is where the competition really starts. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, this competition has provided us with many, many fine moments in the past. Let's hope for more of that.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Peter. These intercontinental events have really come on since my playing days. The game is now operating to a higher standard all over the world. And tournaments like this are doing their bit in educating generations of players and coaches to push the message forward.
La alineación de hoy será...
This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going...
He's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe! Missed by a fraction. Owen, had a shot! Oh, that's majestic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Thinks one through. That's good vision. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And that's good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he cuts out the supply. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Mbappe. And he's chosen to go back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Bastoni. Serginho. Son Heung-min. Has a goal! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And here's Giroud. Threads one in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't...
Hits one! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the volley. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Serginho clips it so gently. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hollingshead, approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, that's fabulous. Pinches it off him. Neymar. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Long. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Owen. It's a loose ball. And he's had a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Hollingshead. And here's Son Heung-min. Neymar. Oh, it's come loose. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He is through here. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Son Heung-min. And here's Owen. Can he put it away? They are rampant. And they are pulling clear here.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Marcó en el minuto 43 el dorsal 22.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Hollingshead. Now it's Owen. Played out to the right.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Can he get onto this? Oh no, what has happened here? Long. And there's the end of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Madrid very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. interesting ball. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min. That has not gone well. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Oh, really well played.
Is there any support? He might not need it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's having a good look here. And he's going direct. And that is high. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Owen. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Son Heung-min being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Unai Simon will lay claim to that. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe! Mbappe! And how did he not make it 4?
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Madrid have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Giroud. Foot in. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, Owen, será reemplazado por el dorsal 18.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Giroud. Oh, good spread. It's run loose here. Ah, he's had it taken off him. And the ball's a good one here. In with the challenge. Mbappe. Here's Ricky Puig. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's in a great position. Real chance! It's a goal! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
El dorsal 24.
But there's going to be another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Rivaldo, has a shot!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gets a good foot in there. Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
So, third corner of the game. That's really well cleared. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's tried one! And that would have won it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And they've got a throw. And it's Giroud. Costa Corta. And he's had it nicked away. And now the breakaway. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 28 será reemplazado por el dorsal 23, Beckham.
Now it's Kane. He's away. Just eases him off the ball. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kane is wide and looking to get onto this. Hollingshead. It's a pretty loose pass. Neatly clipped into space. In with a header! No mistake! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfect.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. 4 added minutes on the board. Long. That's that, the end. So that's the first round done, and on we go. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, it was fairly emphatic. To move on to the next round with as big a winning margin, I think can only benefit their campaign. A springboard win and a very buoyant outlook.
Well, surely most would agree that we are in what is very much the business end of the competition now. Just 3 more rounds to go, and it is reasonable to believe that they have as good a chance as anyone does. That is the overriding sense here. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
So off we go then. Well read, nice interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, and he's through the middle. And here's Neymar, he's gone for goal! It's a loose ball. Opts to play it back. He's having a go! Oh, that was venomous. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get... And a header!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Bastoni. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, great feat, that.
Ricky Puig. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's Neymar! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. 200. It's the goal they all came to see.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Otamendi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Aktokolu has got himself a free kick. Aktokolu. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has...
And the shot! Mbappe. Son Heung-min. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rivaldo. He's... Rivaldo! And here's Owen. Florentino Luis. In with the challenge. And it's Owen. Barrero. Here's Ricky Puig. No, that's been intercepted. Barrero. Florentino Luis. Aktokolu. That's been cut out, well played. Florentino Luis. Antonio Silva. Aktokolu. And he's managed to get free. Ball is over the line. And he's managed to get rid. Aktokolu. It's Florentino Luis. Son Heung-min, who's set up one goal so far. And here's the chance to counter. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Kukcu. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Kukcu. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
It's Rivaldo!
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's got away with one there. And this could be the final action of the first half. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Madrid head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Mbappe driving forward. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Son Heung-min! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe. Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Barrero engages and forces him off the ball. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Plays a delicate ball. Otamendi calmly anticipates. Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Ricky Puig. Kimmich. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. Now there's a fine shot at goal! And somehow it stayed out. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear, and let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Barrero. It's Florentino Luis. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ball played for Kokchu. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, Owen. El dorsal 11, Neymar. Serán
Otamendi.
sustituidos por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 23, Beckham.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ricky Puig is in a... Can he put it away? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Back to Kolu. Serginho. He's found a way through.
Benfica really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Son Heung-min, it's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's had it taken off him. Well, it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Now then, the ball's come loose. Costa Curta does well to get it back. Rivaldo. And he's in on goal. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, and that should have been two.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Corner number 3 coming up. And the shot! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. He's tried one! Magnificent! A finish of true class! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Back to Kolu. It's gone for a throw-in. Antonio Silva. And it's Otamendi. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Lacking in accuracy. Kivic. And that's that. Madrid advance, just quietly doing their thing. Their eyes now firmly locked onto glory. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players.
So just one more hurdle before the ultimate final where everybody wants to be, and the atmosphere is truly sizzling. Expectations high, volume high, tension high, but most importantly of all, the stakes very, very high. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see. There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
A game some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have a game to match all of this wonderful expectation.
They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's neat. Messi. Nicely aimed pass. So what can they make of this? Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter.
He's having a go! Oh, that's quite incredible!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. Hits one! He scores! Two! And we've barely begun here.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been won straight back. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Serginho. Oh, good ball! Shot at goal! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's found a way past. Serginho. Great Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A whisker away from making it 4.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is ended up in no man's land. And that is out of play. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. And he cuts out the supply. Well, played right into his path. Vinicius Junior! Great football, shot and save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Corner number 2 then. Carlos Augusto can get it clear. Oh, looks a smashing... Oh, what a climb! In he goes again! This time, surely! And that's a superb pass.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
That has not gone well. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Correa. Bastoni powering forward here. That's good vision. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Stefan de Vrij. Aslani to Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bisek. And it's Stefan de Vrij. Serginho. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he's done very well to take that back. Zalewski. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Son Heung-min. Very nicely done. Kimmich is charging up on the overlap. In for a header! Oh, brilliant save. Time and again they are repelled. And he's managed to get free. DiMarco.
Pretty robust defending.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, perfectly measured that. Correa. That's Zalewski. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And Messi! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Nice physical challenge. And here's Son Heung-min. Bellingham. He gets big! And the semi-final reaches halfway. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
So the end of the first half in the semi-final. Madrid are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. And we're underway again. Taremi, Zalewski, Correa, Messi. Quick ball upfield, and here's Son Heung-min. Serginho, can he put it away? Goal! Results no longer Thunder in doubt. It's just about how many. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Madrid are having a ball here. Carlos Augusto. And it's Stefan de Vrij. And Aslani. He won't be happy with that one.
Kimmich. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And he's quick to get it clear again. Zalewski. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And it's Son Heung-min. And he welcomes it in. It's a great ball. He's had a hit! He has done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Zalewski. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Aslani was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vinicius Junior! And it's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they can counter here. And here's Son Heung-min. Vinicius Junior! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Stefan de Vrij. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, he's bustling through here. They're back in possession and ready to go again. DiMarco. He's had it taken off him. Couldn't squeeze it through. Zalewski. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Correa. Out to the right. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Stefan de Vrij. And Bisek. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Damian. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Çalhanoğlu. Zalewski. De Vrij gets over and intercepts. Moved on forwards. 75 minutes played. Oh, this looks sharp.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He has found the way through. He's free, he has got space. It's Son Heung-min! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Stefan de Vrij. Rapidly approaching the end. They have 1 foot in the final. And it's Damian. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Son Heung-min. Calhanoglu. And Correa. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Correa. Kimmich. DiMarco looking to run onto it. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Madrid have a free kick. Van der Vaart. Now it's Kimmich. Bissek attempts a clearance. Some resolute defence. Mbappe!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he can clear it away.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Damian. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Played with finesse. That should get the job done. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Owen. Ball's gone astray. Gabriel. Beckham. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And here's Mbappe. That is lovely. Mbappe! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And that is that. Madrid have played the perfect semi-final. A ruthless display which gives any potential opponent plenty to think about. Your reflections then, Jim?
You know, all 4 sides left at this stage could make a good case to win it. But this team looks like they believe their name is already on it.
Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, Jim, you've seen a lot of this type of tournament. What are you thinking about it?
Yeah, these games, Peter, are a real learning curve because you're coming up against teams and individual opponents that are unlikely to stick to what you'd really like them to do. That plays on your concentration and your ability to improvise against what you're facing whilst playing your part in your own team's tactics. So it really is time to switch on here.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
So what are we to expect in this final?
Well, it could be cagey. It's needless to say there's going to be quite a bit of probing from both sides. The teams are set up to counter to start with, and I think these early exchanges will be crucial in setting the tone for what unfolds.
That's a little off target. Looking for the runner.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat...
And the shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, talking about big game mentality, here we go.
Vinicius Junior. That's been cut out, well played. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Kvaratskhelia. Mbappe. Van der Vaart. Serginho. Chance to shoot now. Foden! Foden is the guilty party there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, the sense of occasion's clearly got to him. He needs some calm and composure from here.
That's a good ball out wide. Kvaratskhelia looking for options for movement. Can he put it away? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Now it's Mbappe. Van der Vaart has a go! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Mendes with the clearance. Marcola proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's tried one! Oh my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's having a go!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Just eases him off the ball. Now there's a... He's got the shot away! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That'll be a corner. He's got tall. And another try! They've done it! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Après 31 minutes de jeu, le numéro 17.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Oh, facing... He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Donnarumma looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Decent hit! And that should get the job done. Struck first time! Oh, that is very close.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final two, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
And he's intervened well there. Fabian Ruiz. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Bellingham. Mbappe. Vitinha. Vitinha is fouled. And that's put paid to a promising move. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Vinicius Junior. He's going for goal! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
Fabian Ruiz.
3 minutes.
Nuno Mendes. Ah, he's given it away. Mbappe. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Vinicius Junior! Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Half-time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Madrid head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we're underway. Marquinhos. Vitinha has found the net here, of course. Can he latch on to this? And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Vitinha. Pinches it off him. Foden. Serginho. Vinicius Junior. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Throw it. Fabian Ruiz. Barcola looks to get on the end of this. Engages and forces him off the ball. João Neves. That's a sharp pass. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Oh, lovely feeding in, shapes to shoot! João Neves. So we've reached the hour mark. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Attention, changement.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Owen. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
There they go, hunting again.
Stood up well to him there. Fabian Ruiz. Bellingham. Serginho.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And the finish! They've scored! And they are cruising away. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So now the difference is 3.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
He has found a way through.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Bellingham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Very nicely done. Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Rapidly approaching the end. Just a few moments from glory. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Barcola. Gabriel producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alert. And Owen! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Changement en cours.
Madrid have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Vitinha, João Neves. Madrid are making a change after this, just one opportunity to do so. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, nice touch. João Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Beckham, and he's managed to get free. And here's Owen. Owen! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor.
And Beckham! Defending of the desperate variety. Serginho. Great hit! And that's off target.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Vitinha. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. It's a Pretty loose pass. Marquinhos. Vitinha. And it's Dembele. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid have done it. It is party time as they gather to get their hands on the trophy. The moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory, another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.
Votre attention, chers spectateurs. Nous vous demandons de bien vouloir garer vos véhicules uniquement dans les parkings prévus les jours de match. Merci de votre compréhension.